Hello my dear students, welcome back to CMI's online classes. In today's class, in this video, for the students of Standard 6, we will continue with the same chapter from our English grammar, that is chapter 19, direct and indirect speech. Okay students? In our previous video on the same chapter, we have already understood how to write the imperative sentences in indirect speech. We have also understood how to write the interrogative sentences when the interrogative sentences are framed by WH words, and how to write the questions which are framed by WH words in the indirect speech. So in this video, in today's class, we will continue our discussion regarding how to write the interrogative sentences when these question sentences are framed with the helping verbs. Okay students? So now we will move ahead with our further discussion, explanation and understanding how to write interrogative sentences when the interrogative sentences are framed with helping verbs, and how to write these sentences, these interrogative sentences with helping verbs in the indirect speech. Okay, so here I have written here interrogative sentences with helping verbs. So interrogative sentences with helping verbs have yes or no answers. Whenever we have questions with the helping verbs, then most of the questions are answered with yes or no. Okay, so here what we have to understand when we are changing these interrogative sentences with helping verbs into indirect speech. So here, like we understood with the question sentences framed by using WH words, here also we need to change the reporting verbs or the reported verbs into asked, questioned, interrogated, inquired, etc. Okay, but here we have to understand some important points also, that here in the question sentences with helping verbs, we have to understand whenever we are changing these question sentences with helping verbs into indirect speech, the conjunction that which is mostly used in indirect speech when the dialogues are assertive sentences, here we will change the conjunction that into whether or if. रिपोर्टेड वर्ब के बाद जब कंजंक्शन आएगा तो in place of conjunction we use whether or if when the interrogative sentences are framed by helping verbs. Okay, so here we have some examples like father said to me, are you going to school today? Like we understood in the interrogative sentences with WH words, so here also we have to change the place of helping verbs and the subject in the indirect speech. Are you becomes you are. So that you have to be, this you has to be changed according to its reference. Okay, ये you किसको refer करता है, according to that we have to change this you, and are is also changed according to the number of subject into the past tense. Okay, so father said to me, are you going to school today? So other changes I have already explained in our previous videos, that today will change into that day. Okay, father asked me. See here, reported verbs are changed into reported verb is changed into asked from said to asked, because we are changing question into the indirect speech. Okay, so after father asked me, in place of that, which we use in most of the assertive sentences, whenever we are writing them in the indirect speech, we have to use here whether or if. Okay, if we use whether after writing the dialogue in indirect speech, we have to add or not also. Okay, like here, father asked me whether. So here you refers to me. So here in place of subject I will write I. Whether I. So are is used in present tense, so it will change into was because it is with singular I. Whether I was going to school that day or not. This day becomes today becomes that day. This day becomes that day. Okay. So I hope you have understood. Now see here another example. Anu said to Meena, can you help me take these books to the library? So here Anu asked Meena if she could help her take those books to the library. So here when we see that the helping verbs are modals, can will change into could, like shall will change into should, will changes into would. Okay, may changes into might. In this way we have to understand that whenever we are changing the direct speech into indirect speech, if the helping verbs are modals, so we have some past form of modals also, like will is changed into would, can is changed into could, may is changed into might. Okay, will is changed into would. So like here Anu asked Meera if. So here you refers to Meera. So when we are using you as the subject here, it becomes she. Whether she could. So can you becomes you can. So you is she here, can becomes could here. If she could help her take these books becomes those books. These changes into those to the library. So if we use if as the conjunctions, there is no need to use or not. Okay. If we are using whether as the conjunction, then we have to add or not also. Okay. I hope you have understood this explanation. If you have any doubts regarding how to change the interrogative sentences framed by helping verbs into indirect speech, then kindly raise your questions during the class period. Okay. Now we will understand how to write exclamatory sentences in the indirect speech. अब हम ये समझेंगे कि indirect speech exclamatory sentences को अगर direct speech में जो reported speech है, जो reported dialogue है, उसे हम indirect speech में कैसे लिखेंगे? So we have to remove exclamation mark. Exclamatory sentences means the sentences have exclamation mark in them. So we have to remove exclamation marks. Okay. No exclamation marks, no question marks in the indirect speech. In the sentences in the indirect speech. So exclamatory sentences are also framed in two ways. So how? One is exclamatory sentences with WH words. WH words. Okay. So how do we change the exclamatory sentences? How do we write the exclamatory sentences in the indirect speech? So at first we have to change the exclamatory sentences into assertive sentences. Okay. So how? Let us see here. Direct speech. How beautiful the painting is. So tense will change. Okay. These WH words will not used. अगर exclamatory sentences WH words से बनाया हुआ है, तो वो WH words जो exclamatory sentence पे है, वो indirect speech में नहीं होगा. इस WH word चाहे how हो, चाहे what हो, चाहे कोई भी WH word क्यों ना हो exclamatory sentences पे, वो WH words हम indirect speech में use नहीं करेंगे. Okay. Now see, how beautiful the painting is, said the visitor. Okay. So here exclamatory sentences में we have to change the reporting verbs or the reported verbs. Okay, reporting verb को हमें change करना है according to the emotions that that the exclamatory sentence in the direct speech expresses. Okay, like here, how beautiful the painting is. Okay, that means said the visitor. That means the visitor is very much surprised to see the beauty of the painting. Okay, so here we can change this said into exclaimed with surprise. Exclaimed with surprise. Okay, like the visitor exclaimed with surprise. After that we have to use the conjunction that. Conjunction that exclamatory sentences पे भी use होगा. Okay, जब हम उसे indirect speech में लिख रहे हैं. Like the visitor exclaimed with surprise that the painting was very beautiful. That means the painting is how beautiful. So how will change into this very. Very beautiful. The visitor exclaimed with surprise that the painting was very beautiful. Okay. So we omit exclamation mark whenever we are changing the exclamatory sentences, whenever we are writing the exclamatory sentences in the indirect speech. Okay. And we have to omit WH word also if the exclamatory sentences are framed by using WH words. Okay. Now another point to understand whenever we are rewriting the exclamatory sentences in the indirect speech, when the exclamatory sentences are made with interjections. अगर exclamatory sentences पे interjections का use होता है तो हम उसे किस तरीके से indirect speech में लिखेंगे. Okay, let us see. The boys said, "Hooray! We have won the match." So here, hooray is an interjection. So interjection, hooray, alas, wow. So these kind of words are called interjections, जो हमारा inner feeling को एक ही word में express करता हो. Understood? So here after interjection, whatever the another part of the sentence we have, that we have to change in the indirect into the indirect speech. Okay, we won the match. Okay, now see here, the boys cried with joy. That, so here also we have to use the conjunction that. We won the match. Here this we refers to the boys. Okay, so now when we are changing these boys, the boys into subject, it becomes they. Okay, they. So this sentence is in simple past tense. So simple past tense changes into past perfect tense. They had won the match. Okay, the boys cried with joy that they had won the match. Okay, like if I say Anu said, "Alas, the dog is dead." Okay, alas, the dog is dead. So here we can write Anu what? Anu grieved with sorrow. Sorrow means pain, dard. Okay, grieved means to show your emotion, to show your feelings when you are very sad. Okay, Anu grieved with sorrow. Now alas, this is interjection. We should not use this interjection in the indirect speech whenever we are changing this exclamatory sentence with sentences with interjection into indirect speech. Okay, that means Anu grieved with sorrow that the dog is dead becomes the dog was dead. Simple present tense, simple past tense. Okay, so this way we change the exclamatory sentences with WH words and interjections into the indirect speech. If you still have any kinds of doubts, kindly raise your questions during the class period. Okay students, I hope till now you have understood my explanations, but still if you have any kind of doubt, don't hesitate to question me. Okay, so I would like to stop here. I hope we have understood and we have completed this chapter also. Thank you so much for being the part of my today's class. Thank you so much, my dear students.